to the cloud. Alrighty. 2 p.m. Just the magic hour. Welcome back to our virtual studio. I'm feeling all the feels today. I mentioned it if you're in our Slack group and in our WhatsApp group, just kind of coming to terms with, I guess, the extension, though it was expected, just giving ourselves time to come to terms with all the changes that keep happening. I'm really missing the studio. I'm really missing, just life as I knew it, not being scared when I go to the grocery store and fill in the gaps. And so, I come to my mat, to my practice, really to give myself permission to feel all the feelings. So trying to get away from the idea that this is how we should be feeling as yogis, especially there's this, I always have to be positive, always on top of things and just, grounded. And it's like, okay, that doesn't always happen. And really just recognizing that our mat is just a time or a space to process, or sometimes even come into awareness of how you're feeling. So if I'm talking to you and you're like, oh, I'm feeling numb, all of that is absolutely welcome. And so just wanting to put that out. We're going to take it nice and slow. I teach Vinyasa and I teach Yin, and I love this because I feel like it's that place where the two practices get to meet. So we've got the elements of our Vinyasa, the linking the movement with breath, but in between we're going to have these beautiful long holds of just where we get to surrender into the pose, find space in the pose, and give ourselves space to breathe, to feel, to notice. And if you've got the energy, space to create something new for yourself. The rules always with my class is feel free to feel free. It's your time on your mat, it's your body. Make this practice your own. So grabbing a block, sometimes I'm not always going to mention it, but if you need to, grabbing a block, putting down a knee, just make sure that the practice feels good in your body and that you are gentle and you're kind and you're loving with yourself. That way we know that we're always going to be great. So Mo's going to be my model. You're going to hear my voice instructing you. And let's begin. We're going to start today standing up. So come to stand at what would be the top end of your mat, so the shorter end of the mat. So more you can just stand in the middle so that they can see. Your feet should be hip width apart. So when I talk about hip width, that is 2 fists should be able to sit in between your big toes. You should be at the top of the space. So we're going to move back. So come to what would be the front. You decide what is the front, but it's more mat space behind you. So rather than in front of you, and you're on the shorter side of the mat. Feet are hip width apart. Hands are down by the side. Chin is neutral. That is, you're not looking up. You're not looking down. Your chin is parallel to the floor. And then bring your eyes to a gentle close. And taking the first couple of moments to ground and to arrive. I want you to listen for the furthest sound that you can hear. Drawing in your awareness and drawing in your focus, I want you to listen for sounds that sound as if they're just outside the room in which you're practicing. So are the sounds in a house, or maybe sounds outside the house, outdoors if you're in an apartment. Drawing in your awareness, drawing in your focus. Listening for sounds that sound as if they're right in the room with you. Drawing in your awareness, drawing in your focus. Become aware of your feet. Grounding you into the earth. Lift up your toes. And one by one, placing each toe back onto the floor, spreading the toes nice and wide. Grounding into the feet. Into the steadiness, into the stability and the silence of the earth beneath us. We connect with the parts of ourselves that are stable and steady and quiet. We remember that we are earth. We have the ability to ground, to build, and to give. Start to gently lift your kneecaps up, drawing awareness up the legs. Feel as if you're spiraling your inner thighs in towards one another. Draw the awareness into your lower belly. Start to draw the belly up and in. So drawing awareness into our core, finding our center. And that core, that center, reminds us that we are fire, that we can burn, we can tame, and we can ignite. Drawing the awareness into the collarbone, start to gently draw the shoulders back, opening up through the chest. Awareness into the palms, fingertips lengthening down towards the floor, palms start to rotate forward, inviting more opening into the front of the chest. Feel as if I'm standing next to you. Feel a sense of lengthening up through the crown of your head, drawing more and more awareness into the body, into the whole body. We're 70% water. Remembering that we're water, we have the ability to cry, to cleanse, and to flow. And then sealing the awareness into the body, we invite the breath. A slow breath, a strong, long, deep, full breath in and out the nose. A breath that reminds us that we have nothing to worry about in this moment. There's nothing to fight. We could put our defenses down. We can stay. We can stand in everything that we are and everything that we're not and everything that we might never be. Standing in all of it. The breath reminds us that we are air. We can be still. We can focus and we can decide. Deep breath in through the nose. And a slow breath out. On your next inhale, start to lift the arms out towards the side. So creating a capital letter T shape through the chest. So right palm is reaching towards right side of your wall. Left palm is reaching towards left side wall. So dropping the palms, making sure that they're standing in line with the shoulders. So awareness of the crown of the head and all the way down to the feet. So we become aware of our length, our height. Awareness from the right palm into the left palm. Becoming aware of the depth of us. Deep, full breath in through the nose and out. Taking up as much space as we need here. Noticing what is inside. Noticing what is outside. And once the arms start to talk to us, start to awaken, we simply answer whatever the arms are saying with breath. Slow, strong, full, deep breaths. Nothing to run from, nothing to defend. You are safe in your body. You can feel everything. Last full breath in here. Slow breath out. On the next inhale, start to lift the arms up, palms facing one another in line with the ears. Keep the chin at neutral. Keep grounding through the feet. A sense of lengthening through side body. Each inhale, an opportunity to find more length, more expansion, more opening. Exhale to really ground and soften you. Take one more full breath in here. Bringing your hands to heart center on the exhale. And right hand pushes into the left hand here. Left hand pushes into the right. There's equal distribution of weight through both sides. The length of the inhale is matching the length of the exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Our next inhale, you're going to reach the palms up and come up onto your toes. So inhale, separate the arms, coming up onto the toes. I'm just struggling with my words here. Exhale, you're going to come bend into the knees, so heels come onto the floor, come into a squat, reach fingertips back behind you, collarbone keeps reaching forward. Inhale, reaching palms forward, come up onto the toes, top of the breath in, arms are in line with the ears. Exhale, heels come onto the floor, gentle bend into the knees, swinging the arms all the way back. Keep moving. Inhale, up on the toes. Exhale, heels to the floor, knees bend, swing, arms back behind you. Keep going. Breathing in. Heels to the floor, bent into the knees, airplane arms. Two more. Breathing in. Exhale, heels down, swing arms back behind us. Last one. Inhale, up on our tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, swing the arms back, hold here. You want to squeeze shoulder blades together. You want to feel a sense of lengthening and collarbone reaching forward. Keep sitting the weight back into the heels, dropping into your squat. Another full breath in, full breath out. Staying in our squat, palms reach forward, inhale. Arms reach back, exhale. Palms reach forward, breath in. Palms reach back, breath out. Two more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, reach palms forward. Exhale, fold forward. Fingertips in line with the toes, so deep fold, just folding forward. Feet are still hip width apart. Make sure that the knees are nice and soft, so don't lock into the knees. Let the chest sit on top of the thighs. Deep tuck of the chin in towards the chest. Allow yourself to hang heavy here. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. So here you want to imagine yourself like a waterfall. So your legs are the rocks. They're grounded. Keep a bend in your knees. Keep a bend in your knees so that your chest is sitting on top of the thighs. So someone really bend your knees a lot more. You really want to bend your knees. Yes, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Let everything go. So the legs are the rocks. The top half of the body is the water. It's spilling over and out. The head is nice and heavy. Fingertips are reaching towards the floor. Really focusing on the exhale here. Asking ourselves with each breath out, where can I let go? Where am I holding? Where can I soften? One more breath in. One more breath out. So tuck your chin in towards the chest. Keep the knees nice and soft. On an inhale, vertebra by vertebra, start to slowly roll yourself. Allow the arms to hang heavy and the head to hang heavy. So it's vertebra by vertebra. Nice and slowly on the breath in, you're rolling yourself up. So it should just take you one inhale. On the breath out, you're hinging from the hips, your collarbones coming forward, you're lengthening and coming in back into your forward fold. Keep moving with the breath. Inhale, tuck chin to chest. Keep knees nice and soft. Roll yourself all the way up to standing. Exhale, there's a hinge of the hips. Collarbone and chin are reaching forward as you lengthen yourself all the way down. Back as straight as possible. Tuck chin to chest. As soon as the chest hits the thighs, start to roll yourself back up. So taking it nice and slow, moving with your breath. Exhale, that extension of the collarbone. Arms are heavy, Zamo. Arms are heavy. Chin tucks into chest. Roll up. This is our last one. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hinging. Collarbone reaches forward as you come into your forward fold. Take a moment here to relax. A breath in. And a breath out. We're going to take it in the opposite direction. So this time, inhale, straight back. Arms are heavy. Straight back. We come all the way up to standing. Exhale, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Dive all the way down towards your feet. Again, inhale. Knees are bent. Back is straight. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, deep tuck of the chin in towards the chest. Dive all the way down towards your feet. You've got two more. Deep breath in. Find the length through the collarbone. Come all the way up. Deep tuck of the chin in towards the chest. Dive to the feet. Exhale. Last one. Find length. Inhale. Dive to the feet, find peace. Exhale, we soften. Take a moment to rest. Breathing in through the nose. And breathing out. Deep inhale. And exhale. Taking the arms out by the side to go all the way up, imagining ourselves embracing all that life has to offer, embracing everything as we rise, and drawing the palms together at heart center, acceptance. Take a deep breath in here and a slow breath out. So your next inhale, you're going to ground through your left foot, so we're coming into a one-legged Tadasana. As you breathe in, send your right knee up and towards your chest. Palms go up in line with the ears at the same time. So that's the inhale. On the exhale, step the right foot back as if you're coming into a high lunge and reach palms back as airplane arms. So arms swing back. Yes, that's the exhale. Inhale, draw right knee back into the chest. Return to that one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, swings right leg back, arms swing back, collarbone draws forward. Two more. Inhale, right knee comes up into the chest, arms are in line with the ear. Exhale, swings right leg back, arms go in line with the side body, collarbone reaches forward. Last one. Inhale, draw right knee up into the chest. Exhale, there's a bend into left knee as you send right leg back. Hold. 5 breaths in through the nose and out. In through the nose and out. Imagining ourselves getting everything we need on the breath in. releasing anything that's not serving on the breath out. So we inhale love and peace, acceptance, courage, softening. We exhale the fear, the doubt, the limiting beliefs and the thoughts. Another deep breath in. Slow breath out. Keep the legs where they are. Reach palms forward. Inhale. Arms in line with the ears, so keep the leg head where it is. So you don't want to, so we're reaching forward, arms keep reaching forward. We breathe in, keep the head where it is. Arms reach back, we breathe out. Arms reach forward, we inhale. So you really want to make wide movements. Arms reach back, exhale. It's like we're clearing the space, clearing the aura. Arms reach forward, breath in. Hands on either side of the front foot and back knee to the floor on the breath out. So your right knee is down, your left leg is bent. Inhale, come up for Crescent Lunge. Arms are in line with the ears. Exhale, start to send left knee past left big toes. Inhale, lift your shoulders up. Exhale, start to drop the head and the shoulders all the way back behind you. Hold this for 4 breaths. In through the nose. And out. Inhale, keep sending the center of the chest up towards the ceiling. I like to think of this as light up towards light. See if you can re-energize yourself here, reboot, reconnect. Last breath in, full breath out. Come up through center, realign on the inhale. Hands move to your heart center on the exhale. Again, that sense of equal distribution. You're not leaning over to the right side. You're not leaning over to the left side. Find center. Take a full breath in. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale. And on the exhale, either keeping hands at heart center, you're twisting towards the left knee, or if you can, hook your right elbow onto the outside of the left knee. So the options are you keep, so feel free, of course, to put something underneath that back knee. So you're either keeping hands at heart center and twisting yourself open towards that left knee, or if you can, you're hooking your right elbow onto the outside of the left knee. If you are going for the option of the hook, I want you to, once you find your place, is to see if you can keep bringing your thumb knuckles to the center of the chest. So you want to line up the thumb knuckles with the sternum. That means pushing right elbow into left knee and finding a lift and looking past that back shoulder. One more breath in and one more breath out. On the inhale, look to your toes. So keep the left foot and then start to straighten left leg and coming into a half Hanuman, half splits with the elbow connected to the outside of the knee. Flex the left toes in towards your face and see if you can either look to the side wall or look to that back shoulder behind you. You're here for 3 more breaths. For those of us who are unable to hook the elbow to the knee, the same thing is happening. You're extending the left leg, hands are at heart center, and you're looking towards that left side wall. One more breath in here. And we breathe out. Inhale, look towards the front foot, and then start to bring ourselves forward. Move through a crescent lunge. Arms reach up. We inhale. And on the exhale, both hands come to the inside of that left foot. Left arm stays down, right arm comes up high. We now have a closed twist. An open twist, open towards the right side of the room. So left elbow is on the inside of the left knee. You want to imagine that there's a wall behind you and you're pinning that right shoulder to the wall, trying to stack both the shoulders. So think of your shoulder blades, and right shoulder blade is sitting on top of the left. Looking to the top hand if you can. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Our next inhale lifts the chest. So left arm is reaching forward, right arm is reaching back, looking towards that left hand. Palm is facing down towards the floor. Take a full breath in here and a full breath out. Inhale, flip left palm to face the ceiling. Reach right hand back either for right heel, right calf, right thigh, right glute. Wherever you are, you're not dunking into your lower back. Again, there's that sense of lifting, chest up, heart up, energy up. Breathe up into the space. You've got one more lengthening. Inhale. Cartwheel, both hands on either side of that left foot on the exhale. Inhale, step back, high plank. So in our high plank, both legs are back behind us. Your palms are directly underneath your shoulders. Your fingertips are spread nice and wide. There's a sense of lengthening through the crown of the head. You're not looking forward, so chin stays at neutral, just like Tadasana. So we're looking to the end of the nose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower your knees. Lower your chin and your chest towards the floor. Keep your elbows close to your body. Inhale, push through cobra. Tops of the feet are flat. Push to the hands, lift the chest all the way up the floor. That's the breath in. And then lower the center of the forehead to the floor as you breathe out. Our next inhale, we're going to push up, look past right shoulder. Exhale, we come down. Inhale, push up, look past left shoulder. Exhale, come down. Inhale again, full cobra. Push to the tops of the feet. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, sit back, child's pose, bend the knees, set the weight back into the heels. Drop the belly towards the thighs. Fingertips keep reaching forward. Crown of the head softening to the floor or to a block. Breathe. Slow, full, long, deep breaths. And here we keep dropping. So you keep dropping the heels towards the hips towards the heels, the belly towards the thighs. Drop the shoulders down the back. Drop the tongue from sitting at the top of the mouth. If the eyes are open, this is a great place to drop the eyes closed. Drop thoughts of shoulds and coulds and woulds, if onlys, next time. We drop everything by simply picking up the breath. The slow breath, the strong breath, the long, even, deep, full breath in and out the nose. 3 more. Final full breath in here. Long breath out. Come to tabletop. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders. Crown of the head is reaching forward. Tailbone is back. Inhale, drops the belly, tilts the tailbone and the chin up towards the ceiling. Exhale, rounds the spine, tucking the chin in towards the chest, finding length and opening through back body. Inhale, the belly drops. You lengthen from the base of your belly all the way up towards your chin. Exhale, invite the length into your back body from your tailbone all the way to the base of your neck. Last one, give into the drama of the breath. Inhale, belly drops, chin and heart are lifting and opening. This time, exhale, curl the toes in towards the floor and push yourself back into downward facing dog on the exhale. So our first down dog for the practice. You should correct your feet, not your hands, if you feel like anything needs to move. Really pushing palms in towards the floor. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Draw the inner elbows in towards each other. Send the chest back towards the thighs, tailbone towards the ceiling. Eyes are either looking to your belly button or to the back end of your mat, your toes. Your legs could be straight or they're bent. Keep sending the weight out of the hands, shifting the weight back into the heels. Deep breath in through the nose. Full breath out. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, look to your feet. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step your feet towards your hands, top of the space. So step actually 1 foot behind each wrist. So make sure that we come back to being hip width apart. Come into a halfway lift, fingertips onto the shins, lengthen the spine. Inhale. Deep forward fold. Exhale. Arms nice and wide. Straw yourself up to standing. Inhale. Again, this idea of embracing all of life. Hands to heart center, we accept. Deep breath in through the nose. Slow breath out. So we do the other side, and I really encourage you to bring nothing but your breath. And when I talk about bringing nothing but your breath, there's no plans, it's just really open. It's a new side, it's a new slate. What's possible? So inhale, arms reach up, left knee comes in towards the chest. Exhale, swing arms back behind you. Bring the left toes onto the floor as you bend through the right knee. Inhale, swoop up. So arms reach up, left knee comes in towards the chest. Exhale, send that foot back behind you. Arms reach back. Collarbone has that sense of lengthening. 2 more. Take a deep breath in. Reach arms up. So you can either take it in stages. Exhale, take that foot onto the floor. So kind of like some more where you find a little balance, or if you can, inhale to 1 sweep, all the way up. Exhale, 1 swoop takes that leg back, bends into the knee, and that sense of lengthening. 1 more, breathing in. Exhale, send the left toes back, bending into the right knee. We stay here for 5 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, inviting length, expansion, opening into our body. Exhale, that sense of softening, peace, and surrender. Last one. Legs stay where they are. Inhale, arms reach forward. Exhale, clear the space, clear your aura, sweep arms back behind you. Inhale, reach palms forward. Exhale, clear the space, clear the aura, sweep arms back behind you. Last one. Inhale, reach palms forward. Exhale, clear the space, clear your aura, sweep arms back behind you. Inhale, reach forward for a breath in. So arms in line with the ears. No, not up, forward. Inhale. Hands to the floor, back knee to the floor. Exhale. Swoop up, full crescent. That back foot should be flat. Arms up in line with the ears as we breathe in. Remember to bring a cushion to that back knee if you need to. And then on the exhale, we lunge. Send the right knee past the right big toes. Find length on your next breath in. Heart up, light towards light. And then sending your shoulders back, head back. So this idea of dropping the head, try not think here and just feel. Less feeling, less thinking, more feeling. Less planning and just doing. So not planning, rehashing. Just doing this and being here. And that's made available to us by that breath and slow and steady, even breath. Last inhale. Please stay for the exhale. Realign up through center as you breathe in. Hands to your heart on the breath out. So our next inhale is preparation to find length. So drawing ourselves up, drawing the lower belly up and in. And then taking the length with us on the twist. So Zamor, you do the either keeping hands at heart center and twisting and opening ourselves, or, and if you are keeping a hand, again, trying to keep it at the center of the chest, yes, or bringing the elbow to the outside of the knee. And then again, really focusing on where those thumbs are sitting. Thumbs should sit in line with the sternum. So we're not dunking. There's a sense of lifting. Use the pressure of the elbow into the knee into the elbow to create more space, more opening, and seeing if we can look towards that back shoulder. One more breath in. And a breath out. Staying where we are, elbows connected to the knee or hands to the chest. You're going to look to that front foot and then gently start to straighten the leg. And then remember what we did on the other side. So take your time with it. And in the end, right toe should be flexing in. If the elbow is not connected with the knee, hands are at heart center, and you're doing the twist and holding yourself up, staying open, trying to keep the thumb knuckles in line with the sternum. One more breath in. And a breath out. Come up through Crescent Lunge. Inhale. Find the length, the opening, the expansion. Exhale. Both hands onto the inside of that right knee. Right hand stays down. Left arm goes up high. We twist and open ourselves. Open to the left side of the room. So again, this idea of an imaginary wall, pinning the top shoulder to the wall, trying to stack our shoulder blades in one line. One more breath in here. And a full breath out. Inhale, lift the chest, right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back, palms are down, you're gazing towards that right hand. Flip the right palm up towards the ceiling. Slide the left hand back behind you. Either reach for the left glute, the left heel, the left quad. Breathe. Slow, deep, full, long, healing breathing. An inhale that lengthens and opens, and exhale that softens. One more breath in. Cartwheel the hands on either side of that front foot on the exhale. Vinyasa, step back, high plank, lengthen strength. Inhale. Knees, chest, chin, lower to the floor. Exhale. Push up, full cobra. We breathe in. Center of the forehead connects with the floor. Breath out. Inhale, look past left shoulder. Exhale, come down. Inhale, look past right shoulder. Exhale, come down. Inhale, cobra. Push through the tops of the feet. Push through the hands. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. You don't have to smile here, but try not frown. Find some softening through the face. Take your last full breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Roll through the knees. Send the hips back towards the heels, barely towards the thighs and the center of the forehead, down towards the floor. Breathe. Tucking the chin in towards the chest. We're going to gently roll ourselves back up to a seated position. So we're in heroes. If this is too much for your knees, you can put a cushion between your knees. Or if this is still too much, feel free to come into cross-legged. But I'd like you to please stack your two palms on top of one another and bring your thumbs to touch. And this is just, yes, just like that. So we're making a circle. or space. And really what we're doing here is hoping that that space just represents the space that we've just created for ourselves. The space between our inhale and our exhale. The space in our body, the space in our mind. The space to breathe, space to move. We don't have to get up of here and rush out and fill that space up with something. Can we hold space for space's sake? Keeping your eyes closed or fluttering them open, I want you to make your way onto your back for your Shavasana. I'm already telling you I'm running a bit late, but I'm going to keep us here for like another 5 more minutes just to make sure that we get a good Shavasana. This is such an important part of our practice, but if you do need to go, please do make sure that you give yourself at least a minute of lying on your back. Shuffle your shoulders down the back. Tuck your chin in slightly in towards the chest to make sure that the back of the neck remains nice and long. Hands are down by the side, not too far away from the body. You don't want the heart to have to work to pump blood. Your feet, each foot is to each corner of the mat. Your heels are falling in, your toes are falling out. Your whole body is relaxed. Your whole body is heavy. Whole body is still. Release any control of the breath, but do not lose awareness of the breath. Notice which parts of the body are still moving because of the breath. Notice the temperature. Notice the length. Notice where it starts. Notice where it ends. Notice everything. Judge nothing. Receive the gift of this ancient practice, which is both silence and stillness. Resist ill and every urge to fidget, to fix, to check out. Without moving anything, become aware again of sounds that sound as if they're just inside the room that you're practicing. Become aware of sounds that are just outside the room from where you're practicing. Cast your ear back out for the furthest sound that you can hear. Releasing our practice and welcoming the world back in. Gentle tap of your thumbs across the tips of all your fingers. You wriggle into your toes. Gentle movements, nothing sudden. So just the fingers are moving, just the toes. Now the fingers, toes, and wrists, making circles with the wrists. Just the fingers, just the toes. The wrists are moving, so the arms are moving. Start to make circle with the ankles, so the extremities are moving, arms and legs are moving. Start to roll the chin from side to side, arms, legs, neck, head are moving. And when you are ready, take a full body stretch. Reach palms away from toes, toes away from fingers. Really lengthen out here. Deep, full breath in. Second opportunity to wake up this morning. Or for the Americans in the room who've joined us, waking ourselves up. And shout out, hey Michelle, so good to see you. Deep, deep stretch. And then gently one knee followed by the next into the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees, roll the nose up to the knees, and give yourself a squeeze of appreciation. Recognizing that we are the ones we've been waiting for. Nobody's coming. Gently lowering the head back onto the floor. Separate the knees and start to rock from side to side, massaging the base of the spine. Eventually, the weight of the legs are going to rock you all the way over to the right side. Your right arm will come out like a pillow. You'll find the fetal position just as if you were sleeping. So we've gone from corpse or Shavasana to fetal. So that idea of Shavasana, allowing parts of ourselves to die, recognizing that we are not the same people who started off. We've changed, we've moved. And so allowing for a rebirth, a reawakening, and the possibility of what's present to us from this place. If you can, please keep your eyes closed and come all the way up to a seated position. Legs are crossed. Sitting on a block if you need to, or a cushion. Hands at your heart center. Again, an equal distribution of a gentle push of the right hand into the left hand into the right. Take a full breath in. And on an exhale, lower the head, chin in towards the chest, and acto, the head bowing to the heart, to the body, to a different kind of wisdom. We end in gratitude, because gratitude makes everything enough. You start with yourself. You thank yourself for making the time. You thank your body for its efforts. We thank each other for the time and the energy that we just shared. We thank everything and everyone that has brought us to this moment. We are exactly where we need to be. May we love ourselves. May we appreciate ourselves. May we continue to find ways to take good care. We're precious and we are worth it. Thank you from me and Zamo for joining us this afternoon. For those of you who are celebrating Easter, have a wonderful, blessed, happy, and peaceful Easter time, and we will see you soon. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, that was magic. Thank you so much. So lovely to
Oh,
Thank
pleasure,
you.
pleasure. Hey, Michelle.
Hey. Oh my God. I love to hear your voice.
No, good to hear you. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Keep posting. I'll be back again.
Okay, sure. Cheers.
Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.